Our next inductee from the class of 1949, lettered in both basketball and track. In 1949, he won the All-Sports Award. He was a first-team All-State selection in basketball in 1949. Was the team's co-captain, voted most valuable player, awarded a basketball scholarship to the University of Detroit. And announcing the All-State team, the Courier-Journal referred to Walt Poff as New Albany's unerring, one-handed push-shot artist. I'm not sure if we're going to see any of those push shots today. We might be at a wheel of basket end here. Ladies and gentlemen, an inductee to the 2013 New Albany Hall of Fame, Walt Poff. Can we at least see the form? Can we see the form for that push shot, maybe?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a wonderful introduction, but it's the first time in all the years that I've had to get up and give a speech, talk, that I've had 4 wonderful musicians set up a stage for me to give this talk. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I can't even begin to tell you just how wonderful an experience this is, and to have my family here, and I guess really the best thing for me to do is go ahead and introduce them. I was actually going to say, you know, I ought to tell these folks first, before I introduce my family, that what happened about 2 months ago, when I went to the mailbox and opened up the mailbox, and there was a letter from New Albany High School. And I thought, oh, gee, it's time for me to send in my union dues or my budget. And instead, when I opened it up, there's this beautiful lady here, Susan, was telling me that, no, I didn't have to send any dues in. I was being inducted into New Albany Hall of Fame. Can you imagine how I felt? Well, it was like several years back, and I was actually inducted into the University of Detroit Hall of Fame. And honest to goodness, there have been so many wonderful experiences in my life that today, but let me go ahead and go back and introduce my family. I have my 6 children, one of which is in heaven watching down today, Linda, and their wives and spouses, all the Poffs. And then my family, friends for years, the Williamsons. And God bless both of those families. And ladies and gentlemen, getting back to what I wanted to say initially here. Years ago, when I had an opportunity to come to New Albany High School the first year, I went to St. Minded. And today, part of the group that's here, in addition to my family that I just mentioned, is Tony Heisman and Father Pius Poff, and in addition to the Williamson family. And I'm very, very honored to say that my coach, Gordon Rainey, basketball coach, and his daughter, Julie, and Carl Root over here. My God, what it means to me to have you folks here, thinking of Coach Gordon Rainey. And let's see, there's Larry Fishers, and have I left out anybody there? Well, at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, let me just mention that I would not be standing here today if it were not for the Don and Joanne Williamson family. When my wife and I got out of the Air Force, we moved back to New Albany, right next door to the Williamson family. And a lifetime friendship began with them that led us to many vacations over the years, and it was just fabulous. And now here we are with them again today, and I want to tell you how much your friendships has meant to us and family. And later on today, we're going to continue this celebration thanks to Diane Williamson. And if any of you have Cadillacs, and turn Tom Steyer feature. It's Diane Williamson's voice that you'll hear that gets you out of trouble. Congratulations, Diane. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the other thing that makes this day so special to me is the fact that last year I was here when my brother Paul got inducted into the New Albany, Indiana basketball organization, and Paul, you have been a very special brother all these years, and I think it was all those baskets that we put up on the garage and everything that led us both to this induction. So it's great to be here with you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I guess finally I would like to mention how special Coach Gordon Rainey was to me in my life here. He was more than a coach, and his advisory council took us through so many escapades and little problems and issues. I think of him so very often. Julie, God bless you. Fifi, her sister, and Emily Rainey was a guest at our house years ago, and they were always very special to us, and I have such wonderful memories, and I wouldn't be standing here without the support and all the things that Coach Gordon Rainey meant. I would also like to mention and remember Coach Alex Tom. Coach Alex Tom was my track coach, and Coach Stan Psycho was my baseball coach. So ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I am just so proud and honored to be here with you, and I want to thank God to bless you all, and bless New Albany High School, and finally, go Bulldogs.